Yeah, and so that's chapter 6, right? So, um, again, something a little bit more of a formal argument in terms of, she's not speaking, making the argument so much for language, oral language, or, um, the Borderlands language. She's making something of a pretty standard writing argument, the creative writing argument in chapter 6. And in chapter 7, okay, this is, as you can see, um, towards a new consciousness, la conciencia de la mestiza, right? The conscious of the mestiza, right? Um, so that's, from her side of things, that's this idea of this new consciousness, this borderlands consciousness symbolized by mestiza. And then the English version is towards a new consciousness, whereas she is reaching out to us, the reader, right? The non Latinx reader, the non queer reader, the non um, um, feminist reader, etc. The standard sort of uh, white hetero male hegemonic culture, if you will, right? She's reaching out to us and saying that this borderlands culture is available to everyone. And again, this is something where uh, you don't see in Du Bois as much, but she's offering this as a new way of living, a new form of consciousness uh, for the future. Sort of a radical and somewhat utopian idea. Okay, and she talks about what is needed for this. So this is the section where you know she really gets you to think about, like, the whole text has been where she's been showing you all the multiple languages, multiple identities, and multiple genres within her, right? And you say to yourself, well, yeah, it's Gloria Anzaldúa. She had this history. She's a writer. She's a poet, etc. But here she really gets you to think about, okay, you know, she's basically saying, I'm not that different from you. You might consider yourself, very sort of routine, standardized, suburbanized, etc., etc. But this idea of multiple identities, multiple lingualities, translingualities is within you as well, right? And it's something that she's offering to us as a way to open ourselves up and sort of heal ourselves or realize ourselves in a different way. So that's, chapter 7, this sort of new idea extended to everyone.